Now then guys, what is going on? It's ADHD Viper and I'm bringing you another video today. I'm just going to be doing some Minecraft in the background. This map that I'm going to be using is just the city text pack. I just called it City of Dreams, just something for me to mess about with a mate or so. I don't know if you know, but Luke, or aka Got a Nipple On, if you're not subscribed to him, go check the link in the description below, give him some support. He just joined in last night for a couple of hours, so I set his own room up, and that's obviously Viper's Vacation, which is my solo series. So yeah, let's jump into this, and you can have a look around the house while I talk to you. So obviously by the title of this, you will know, obviously with my gamer tag as well, that I have ADHD. Now I find it hard to cope with situations, and also, you know, work through situations as well. And I sort of want to make this because some people don't know what it is or how it affects people. I was quite a late diagnosis, really. I was 17. Was pretty sure that I had it when I was younger. Like I said, I don't really talk about it stuff, so this is quite new to me. I hope you don't find it too boring or anything like that. This is quite going on a personal level to myself, but I'm feeling a bit today, so I thought rather than keep it bottled up, talk, and maybe some of you guys will be able to understand or know somebody with it and show a bit of support, which would be excellent. But yeah, so basically we'll start off when I was younger. My dad got basically custody of us, and won that, and we met this lovely woman, which I call my mum now. She's absolutely brilliant. So yeah, her name's Trisha, but I don't call her that. It's mum all the time. And then round when I was younger, I sort of had a convulsion, which is a fit, which literally shuts down your body, so everything yourself, pee, puke, piss, whatever, all that. We sort of think that's what created it, but my dad and my grandma are quite on the spectrum as well, because if you don't know, it's classed as a spectrum: autism, OCD, ADHD, Asperger's, all that. It's all related in a way to the traits that you have, and the things that you do are pretty similar. That's why they call it spectrum. But basically, yeah, I went through school, primary school, endless shitty reports, distracting, talkative, pain in the arse basically, but in a really nice way. And then secondary school was fucking terrible. I ended up getting kicked out for basically nothing. Again, all crazy reports all the way through, and then in the end I finally got diagnosed at the age of 17, 18 I think it was, which I'd been in full-time work since I was 16, so I was struggling a bit of work. Sort of found out about it, which was quite a shock really. It's a little bit hard and to explain to people. That's why if this isn't bang on, then I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and if you feel like you want to comment underneath and tell me about your experience or anything like that, that'd be amazing, because I'm not the best talker. I keep a lot of things bottled up, but I saw it as a tag, and I didn't really want to talk to anyone much. I went through counselling, through school, you know, stuff like that, because I thought the breakup with my mum and dad and all that jazz was affecting me. But yeah, no, I got a job, something that I love. I wanted to be an Irish PCA inspector when I was younger, so I got a job at a pet shop. 6.5 years, something like that. I was there for. I left a couple of times from a couple of months or something, while I tried to get myself sorted. You know, take myself out of the situation. So if anything, you know, because when you go to these places, they always dig up the shit, and I don't do that. I literally bury it and leave it. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So people may think it's just easy coping with it. I was a fucking nightmare to grow up with it. And I'm sure if my brother watches this, he will comment on this, saying how much of a fucking nightmare I was. And my sister maybe as well. But it was very hard for me to cope with situations. It still is now. I started once I'd left work and got all these appointments to go to like Boston, where I get these tablets from and stuff like that. I started to start before that, about a year, 2 years before that, no, years so. That's when I started my YouTube to try and get me socially. I don't know if I can say that, because I'm not. I'm such an outgoing person usually, and I'll talk and chat to anyone, meet new people usually, which is not too bad. Sometimes can be a little bit bad because you get sucked in by fucking people that just want to treat you like shit and take the piss out of you, whether it be money wise or health wise, anything like that. But yeah, I started my YouTube, got a bit of support, and then it started to grow, which is absolutely incredible. The main things really that I struggle with is like focus, easily distracted. My hyperactivity, that's terrible some days. The thing is, with me, I have really bad like mood swings, so it's like either a high or a low. Now I have got tablets, which are basically amphetamine based, so they're a drug basically. I can only get them from one place, but I don't know why they'd give amphetamine to someone who's hyperactive and stuff. But it's meant to calm me down, but it does get me going more. Now then, so I used to do week and a half at a time without sleeping. Maybe half hour keeping a day, which was not good because that's when the kids were up. So yeah, it was absolutely fucking terrible. So I went back to my GP, had a word and got some tablets and sleeping tablets, but then they made me sleep for 12 hours from when I took them, so that was even worse. Sorry, just quickly, like the focus thing here, I'm not doing much yet. I'm just literally walking around killing some things just to pass the time when I talk. Bit of a shit really. It was a big struggle, and then obviously I think 5 years ago I met my girlfriend, well fiance now, and we're on about getting married soon, hopefully. But that was a godsend. She's like so understanding. We've got a boy, obviously that isn't mine, but he's always called me dad from like 11 months old, which is really good. And then I've got 2 of my own, which were another godsend, but at the same time it broke every barrier I had emotionally built up, physically built up, against anything and anybody. So once that had gone down, that was a big shock for me again. Like I say, about a year and a half ago, I finally got back to my GP and sort of got to be able to go to Boston, which was really good. So I've skipped a lot of stuff there just by going to the big place and him supplying me tablets and sorting me out. Well, he didn't really sort me out in a way, but I go and talk to him and do whatever I want. The thing is, with mine, I have OCD, which is fucking terrible. So cleaning is terrible, and what do you call it? Alphabetical order and numerical order. If you come to my house for DVDs and stuff, it will be in the same alphabetical or numerical order. Doesn't matter what it is, it will be in the right order. Folders, anything like that, it's done, always done like that. But yeah, it's stuff like that is not too bad. It makes me feel better inside once I've done it. But then, other days it's frustration. I daydream a lot, but then I can be quite active, and then, but like I say, attention's a big thing, really. You see, people don't class it as a disability, and this is what really fucking bugs me, and it gets to me because it's a mental illness, which I class as a disability. If it impairs you in any sort of way, you don't have to be a fucking person in a wheelchair, you know, with a physical disability to be disabled. It doesn't have to be like that, you know, and that sometimes just grates my fucking gears, you know, when you need help or you're looking for help and it's like, you don't need help, you're absolutely fine. If people saw me, you know, a few years ago when I was at the shop, everyone would say, there's nothing wrong with you, you're absolutely fine, you don't need help, you know, because I loved my workplace and I was doing what I loved, so I was so outgoing. As soon as I left, everyone was asking where I was and stuff like that. It was beautiful, you know, to get some nice response off people. Anger's quite a big issue with it as well, which is crazy. The thing is with me, I don't usually take it out on people. I don't go out and punch someone in the fucking street. It's usually myself or inanimate objects. What I mean by that is things that can be replaced, e.g. like my headset. Like my headset Triton 7.1 got smashed the other day, just because they wasn't working properly and I'd probably not done the setting right. But that's the things, and you may think it's rage, you may think it's it, but these little things, if you lived, you know, if you had a day in the life of me, of my head, these things would annoy you. You know, tellies, you know, my old telly before I got my gaming monitor, that was one. Do you know what I mean? And you might all laugh and think about me doing this video, but it helps me to talk. And if you don't want to listen, you know, if you don't like it, thumbs down, that's fine with me. But personally, I feel better when I talk about it. Another thing is that head goes 100 miles an hour. That's why I got sleeping tablets, because I couldn't sleep because my mind wanders and thinks of 1,001 different things that may not even fucking matter, but to me it mattered. You know, it could have been, I don't know, something so fucking silly, you know, to everyone else, and they'd laugh if I wrote down all the situations and said to somebody, you'd probably all be laughing and that. But I think it affects me big style, especially mentally. I let a lot of stuff get to me, like that, just playing my head for no apparent reason. Like I say, distractions one, if it's, or learning, if it's something I absolutely fucking adore, like I enjoy cars, you know, animals, stuff like that. That's what I've done for years, so I wouldn't stop doing it now. You can tell anyone any information that they need, help, whatever. If it's something new and I'm not so keen on it, then that's when stuff becomes a problem. You know, and I'm trying to learn new ways of coping. I'm hopefully getting some CBT, and I don't mean a fucking bike, before anyone just comes out with a smart comment. CBT is cognitive or cognial behavioural therapy. So basically it teaches you ways of seeing outbursts or situations and making them into right situations before they may come bad. So it's just sort of training your brain to help do it. Another thing is, I'm quite materialistic, and it sounds really bad obviously with having kids, but boredom, I get uber bored of something so fast. You know, I could buy a game, or I could buy something to do, whether it be, I don't know, say a little model to do or something like that. Give me 2 minutes with it, it's bored. Or if it's not going right, because I'm quite a perfectionist, it's smashed up. That's another thing, is I like things to go right. If they don't go right, then that's another thing, completely gone, blown out the window. But you know, I'm teaching my ways, and really it's the help and love of my family, my partner, mum, dad, my brother, all that, have really pulled me through, you know, and got me through situations that I've been in, you know, not where I've wanted to be in, but obviously that's on a whole new different personal level. But yeah, they've done a hell of a lot, which is brilliant. Without them, I'd probably be nut job or fucking God knows locked up, or you know, wherever. That's how bad it's been. So, but yeah, that's about all. I'm sorry if it's been boring. I'm sorry if you find anything amusing, which I don't usually talk about stuff like this. So I hope you do take some time, maybe do a bit of research on it, and give people that may not look ill a chance if they are acting different or whatever, because they may have a mental disability of some sort. And if you don't class it as a mental disability, then I'd love to know your reasons why. Anything like that to me is a disability. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's been long and boring. The video may be boring in the background, but like I say, I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's about it. I'm hopefully going to get a game review video coming out, because that's on my routine. You see, routine's another big thing that I forgot to mention. That's on my piece of paper to do. Wolfenstein review, can do Rise Son of Rome review, and then some more Minecraft videos coming out soon. And then I'm going to have another video with my setup, only a couple of different accessories, but you'll see that towards the end of September, early October. So guys, that's about it. I hope you do enjoy this video. Take your time, listen to it, share it, like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. If you'd like me to do a day in the life or something like that, some vlogs maybe. I'm not very big on camera. Yeah, I'm not the thinnest person, I'm not the best looking person in the fucking world, but if it gets us known and you know, people have, you know, watch it and go, wow, I might change my perspective or something, then I'll do a day in the life with vlogs. I am not fussed. So if you'd like to see stuff like that, then comment in the comment section below, let me know. And until next video guys, I will catch you then. ADHD Viper out.